healthy fear. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all those who do his commandments. His praise endures forever. Psalm 111, verse 10. The opening line of the three angels' message is a call for the world to fear God and worship him. Now, it is not popular in 21st century America, the world, Christendom, to suggest that human beings should fear God. We are happy to ask people to love God, but fear him? We are hesitant to suggest it. Now, context. The truth is, you need to look up the original language the Bible was translated from to understand the original intent of those words. Furthermore, it has been the understanding my entire life that the context of that, to fear God, which is mentioned many times in the Bible, is honor God or revere, reverence towards God, worship. It's not fear as in afraid. It's not a boogeyman or I'm afraid of the dark kind of thing. It's reverence. And yet the Bible brings up the topics of fearing God repeatedly, and it holds it out as a good thing. To fear God is to find life. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life to turn away one from the snares of death. To not fear God is to find certain trouble. God will hear and afflict them because they do not change. Therefore, they do not fear God. As we've already explained, God is not a tyrant. He is not a dictator. He doesn't say, love me or you will be punished. It's love me and I will add this to you. I will give this to you. I will provide this to you. But the important thing to remember is the context and the original language. So you get the original meaning of the words. And for the rest of this, I will substitute fear with honor, not have given the context. Honoring God is a good thing. And it does not mean we should be afraid of God. We have been quick to dismiss notions in the generation but Ellen White makes it clear that God does intend to get our attention from time to time. Again, God's people do not have to be afraid of him, and they are not. And this I will slightly disagree with here. A proper fear of God in believing his threatenings. He doesn't threaten. It's a warning at best. Works the peaceable fruits of righteousness by causing the trembling soul to flee to Jesus. Many ought to have the Spirit today and turn to the Lord with humble contrition. For the Lord has not given so many terrible threatenings, pronounced so severe judgments in this world, simply to have them recorded. Likewise, Paul speaks of the terror of the Lord. Again, context. Does God intend for us to live in abject terror? Of course not. Perfect love casts out fear once we come to Christ. Martin Luther once made a useful distinction between raw terror and the fear, which I'm putting in quotes, of the Lord. He spoke of servile fear, a prisoner awaiting torture, and filial fear, a child's respect for his father. Yeah, I would disagree that as well. Filial is Latin for sons and daughters, for further context. Not a fear of being destroyed, but a fear of not bringing honor to God's name, of having your life cast a shadow across his reputation. No. And my conclusion of that would be that it would be similar to the acceptance with the practice of honor killings. And no. Not true. To fear God is to return to your home as his child and defend his name with your life. Now, I know I've lengthened these readings recently and throughout the reading of this devotional with my own either opinion or experience with the way that I've understood things. And again, I say, go back to the original language, specifically with this definition and this word. For this reading, I've given my understanding and explanation of my experience within the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Yours may be different, and you may have a different understanding, and that is why I say you go back to the original language. Thank you.